Hello, I'm Danny Ledbetter, the principal of St. Mary's School, and we are honored to have with us Lena Kane, who is the newest addition to the St. Mary's School family. Hey Lena, how are you?
I'm great, Danny. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Why don't you first just tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, where you live, and we'll start with that.
Okay, great. So my name is Lena Kane, and I live in McKinney, Texas. I am happily married to Michael Kane, and we have 5 kids, all age ranges from 20 years old to 4 years old. And I attend St. Gabriel Catholic Community in McKinney, Texas.
Okay. And so what are some things that you like to do? What are some hobbies you have? How do you spend your free time?
I love to craft. I'm a big crafter. I love to create things with my hands. I love to give to my friends.
And you make cups too, don't you?
I do make cups.
Would you say they have a lot of glitter or a little glitter in them?
A whole lot of glitter.
Okay. And so what brought you to St. Mary's?
Well, I was approached one day about an opening here, and I actually was a stay-at-home mom, and I homeschooled my daughter, and we had previously came to visit St. Mary's, but I decided to homeschool our daughter, spend some time with her and the family, and it just, after several days of prayer and discernment and talking it over with the family, and we thought that it was the best choice for us. So.
Okay, awesome. So tell us what your official title is at St. Mary's School and what your main responsibilities are.
So I am the office manager at St. Mary's Catholic School, and what that entails is pretty much everything right now, managing the front office, making sure the school runs smoothly, things are taken care of, make sure the principal is backed up. So.
Okay. And what are just some of your initial thoughts about St. Mary's School, just from being here for a few weeks now?
There's a lot of sense of community. There's a lot of people that want it to succeed. Everybody's very happy. We're actually one big family. I think that we, as soon as I came in, we communicated with each other immediately, and there was bonds that were formed immediately, so I'm super excited to be here.
Okay. And so kind of building on that, that strong sense of community, what are some other parts, or what else do you think you would be looking for to have a strong Catholic school?
Well, definitely you have to start with a Christ-centered school, and that Christ-centered mentality starts with the faculty and the administration, all the way from the principal down to the aides, the volunteers, and so it's very important to have that mentality, and you pretty much have to be bought into the mission of what the school is and what it means, and of course, with the strong faith, and you just really have to practice and exercise that every day, and I believe that as long as you begin with Christ and everything's Christ-centered, that everything else will just work out.
Okay. And so you have 2 school-age children right now. Why are you choosing to send them to St. Mary's School?
Well, number 1, because I'm here, and number 2, because I actually had a Catholic education when I was younger. I'm a cradle Catholic, and it was very important to my parents to have that sense of faith within our family. And in these times, it's very trying to raise a child in the world, and you definitely want to send them with a strong foundation. And I believe that my foundation that makes me the person that I am today was built with that Catholic education. And the school reminds me so much of my elementary school, the same smells, the sights, and it's just really family oriented, and I'm a very family focused person.
Okay. So you've mentioned your faith several times throughout this interview. Why don't you tell the St. Mary's community, like what are kind of the foundations of your faith, and maybe even some devotions you have that help you keep your faith strong?
So the foundations of my faith is definitely just trying to be as Christ-centered as I can daily. We all fall. I have a special devotion to Mother Mary. She's my mama. And she helps me through a lot of things. She helps me through raising my kids and kind of the model person of what I want to be. And I actually, funny enough, this morning they talked about St. Martha, and I'm very much so a Martha. And so it was kind of interesting that Father Letho said that Martha was more of a manager, and that's kind of what I am. And so that's why she keeps following me around.
Okay. So how do you slow down? Like how do you? Because I know you're a contemplative person too, and that's very intentional for you. So what are some things that you do to slow down and really just think about Christ's presence in your life and the importance of keeping Him next to you throughout your daily activities?
Well, I have a great, for myself personally, I do like to meditate and pray. I definitely do my rosary. It's the best time for me to just sit down and contemplate, my day and kind of focus on each mystery that I'm doing. I also have a wonderful friend base, family base in McKinney that helps keep me grounded. And we support each other as much as possible. And I just try very hard to realize that I'm not perfect. I'm a perfectly imperfect person. And that at the end of the day, God is with me. But if I fall, He's going to pick me back up.
Very good. And so you've chosen to bring your kids to St. Mary's School. Why don't you tell those out there that maybe have children in the community that aren't currently sending them there, why they should send their kids to St. Mary's?
Well, as I mentioned before, I went to a school that had a Catholic school, and we actually had all denominations that went there. And it was because it was more of a family atmosphere, you really don't have to worry about the things of the world coming in outside. It's more of protection for your child. And then at that point, they can build those lasting relationships with those kids. I'm still friends with a lot of them. They can build that lasting relationship with those children, and then possibly build that foundation for whatever comes to them in the future. I was a product of someone assisting me pay for my tuition. And when I was a kid, and I just want to give that back to whichever kid is out there that is able to wants that education but doesn't have the ability. I want them to know that there is somebody out there that loves them, and that they will support them regardless. So I want the kids to feel that love as well within the school.
Awesome. Well, we want to thank you for your time. I think that you have really shown just how important it is to have Christ at the center of everything that we do, all the way down from trying to figure out how to fix things in the building and working with vendors in a Christ-like way to really setting the foundation for making sure that our children and our students are just saturated with Christ's love every day. And I think that you're a great addition to our staff, and I think that you're a really great example of keeping Christ at the center of everything you do. So thank you.
Great. Thank you. I look forward to being here.